Hey everyone, happy Monday night and welcome to our weekly crafty session. My name is Ann Granger and I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in the beautiful town of Dorchester, Ontario, Canada. And I'm excited to be with you tonight. Popping on just a few minutes before 7 so Facebook can let you know I got live and it gives me a chance to check my settings. Today is Monday, September 16th. Can you believe it? Where did the first 2 weeks of September go? Now we're in the middle of the month and on the downhill down. It's crazy. So if you are watching live today, you're going to see the red live button up top. And if you're watching on the replay, shout out to my replay warriors. Maybe you found me over on my blog or maybe you found me off my YouTube channel. Welcome to the Stamp with Ann community. I am excited to be with you tonight. So if you've been following me on Facebook Lives, you know that Monday night I come live and I pick a product of the week. So I pick a product of the week and then on Monday I show you a single scrapbook page, but we put it together for a double page layout. And then on Wednesday, I come to you at 7 p.m. Eastern time for a card class to go. And you can earn the cards that I'm making free when you place an order in my online store from Monday to Sunday night. I'm excited to share with you this week's product. We are featuring one from the September to December catalog. If you're here, say hi. Comment, like, and share my video. We want everyone joining us on this crafting video. And it's nice when you interact with me on the videos. It's like you're sitting in my craft room. We're chatting about our day. We're chatting about, just everyday life, how things are going. Maybe we're, just chatting and listening to music. So let me know you're here. And if you're watching on the replay, let me know where you're watching from. I always like to know where our friends are watching. I am just checking my settings here to make sure everything looks great on my end for my feet thing. So if you know, and you come to my classes, you know I'm a huge chocolate fan. I've been trying to be really good and not eat as much chocolate, but gosh, some days I just need it more than ever. Anyways, I just filled up my bowl. When I was in Salt Lake City visiting my daughter, they had a bag of these candies at Costco, and this one is milk chocolate caramel apple, and I tried it the other day. It's really good. So I restocked, so I'm good to go. So grab your chocolate, grab a drink. Maybe you're eating supper, maybe you're watching while you're like hanging on the couch. Whatever you're doing, we're excited you're here. Let me just go put this over here so I don't drop it because it is crystal and it will break. I have lots to share with you tonight, so let me just show you quickly what we're stamping with, then we'll flip the camera. So this is called Humble Home, and it has a coordinating punch. And when I first saw this, I saw this little image right here, and I thought gingerbread houses. Oh my gosh! And I also thought this would be great to make a card for someone welcoming them to their new home, or maybe you want to give it as a housewarming gift. Say thank you cards for them. There's a lot you can do with this. I think, if somebody moved away and came back home, you could send them a little card to say, hey, home is where it is. I think it's one of those versatile stamp sets that you could use for anything. So I'm excited to share what we're making tonight, but I do have some other fun things to share with you. Oh, Caroline says, excellent choice of chocolate. Thank you, Caroline. They are really good. I think my favorite is the sea salt caramel and the milk caramel. I really like those ones. All right, let me flip the camera because I've got just hot off the press. Stampin' Up! Just announced it this afternoon, and I cannot wait to share that news with you. And I've got the new two-tone cardstock to show with you, and then we're going to create our scrapbook page. So let me flip the camera so you're going to see my beautiful blinds. I wish I could show you my outside, but oh my gosh, I get that sun right now, and it is blinding. Like crazy blinding. I think actually my videos look great. Look at that. We're getting pretty good each week. Practice makes perfect, right? I'm not going to touch anything. So maybe I just need to move this over. I see a little bit of a shadow. Let me just see here. Maybe just like that. Okay. Caroline, if you can let me know, how does my screen look? Does it look straight? That would be great. Okay. So, hot off the press, Stampin' Up! Just announced this afternoon that one day only free shipping. Set your alarm, grab your catalog, get your order ready, and be ready to go for Wednesday, September 18th. One day only. So from 24 hours. Free shipping on all orders over $100. So, if you've been eyeing up some product, you're definitely going to want to take advantage of it. So here in Canada, your order has to be 100 or more before shipping and taxes, and you will get free shipping. Thanks, Caroline, for letting me know. So if you were to place an order this week, obviously you want to get the free shipping. You're going to qualify for the pack of cards that we will be making on Wednesday night. So here's the cards we will be making. This is the kit. So this is exactly, well, obviously you wouldn't get stamped images, but I will give you, so set your alarm for Wednesday night at 7 p.m. Eastern time. So come back and join me, and I'll show you how we're going to make these adorable cards using the Humble Home. And place an order over $100 and you get free shipping. Bonus. That's a steal of a deal. I can't wait. Actually, I was going to place an order. Now I'm going to wait. All right, so we have the new scrapbooking brochure. Telling you, I am super impressed with this new line. I just got my order in last week and I dove into it like last Thursday night, and I absolutely love it. So next week we're actually going to be featuring this one of the stamp sets and the kits, but tonight I wanted to show you the two-tone cardstock. So first of all, I just want to point out two-tone cardstock. You're thinking, why two-tone cardstock? It's actually a lot lighter, and it's meant more for techniques. Like, you can emboss an image and sand it, you could tear with it, you get like, if you wanted like a white line through it, there's lots you can do. So right now, this is a new line. By the end of, by the next May, Stampin' Up! Will be carrying all these two-tone cardstocks in all of our 50 colors. Right now, you can buy a full pack of Garden Green, a full pack of Pool Party, a full pack of red, and a full pack of black. So that's what you can get right now. And on his show it says it's great for card making and scrapbooking. Two sides, so you have a light and a dark. And it was interesting, I was watching my friend Patty Bennett's video the other day when she was showing you two-tone, and someone was like, brought up a really good point, one of her customers. She says, it's almost like our stamping blends. Our stamping blends have a light and dark shade. And I was like, that's a really good way to put it. And I'm going to show you that comparison because I have a couple of those stamping blends because we're going to color them tonight. You can see you get a white core but a solid, and then you can use it with your shapes and your tools. So we also have a new white willow. Stampin' Up! Bought the rights to Close to My Heart's White Daisy, and they've added it as a new white willow. I actually love this paper. It's a very bright white. I have been stamping on it all weekend. This paper is smooth. It's not ridged, it's nothing. It's smooth, so stamping on it is beautiful. All right, so I just wanted to point out, because I really didn't know this until I watched my friend Patty's video, because I hadn't got my order yet. So when you order our scrapbooking workshop kits, here's one. This is the reindeer memories. It's $51. You get all of these. But in this 12 by 12, you get 9 sheets of Garden Green, Granny Apple, Pool Party, Real Red, and Very Vanilla. So that's going to be more cardstock colors to add to your choice. Then you can come in here and buy it just individually as a Reindeer Memories 12 by 12 pack. So you're going to get the 12 sheet. You get 4 Real Red, 2 Granny Apple, Garden Green, Early Espressos, and Pecan Pie. So you can buy that pack, and you can see it's right here. Let me just flip this. This is easier. Okay, and then we have Snowy Day. So in the Snowy Day collection, it actually, so here's the workshop kit. It's $34, and we're going to be diving into these workshop kits next week. But if you were to buy the two-tone cardstock pack, you get 2 Poppy Parade, 2 A Petal Pink, 4 Garden Greens, 2 Pool Party, and 2 Early Espresso. More colors you can add to your collection. And that is right there. And as I said, we'll be diving more into this next week. Then if you were to get the Halloween Memories, you're going to get in the two-tone cardstock assortment pack, 12 sheets, 2 of Pumpkin Pie, 2 Granny Apple, 2 Pool Party, Gorgeous Grape, Black, and White Willow. And the White Willow, I think, is not two-tone, is from what I understand. But then, so there's all your colors. Then, if you were to buy the Autumn to Remember, and you bought the assorted pack, you're going to get Petal Pink, Cajun Craze, Old Olive, Mossy Mellow, Early Espresso, and Pecan Pie. So as you can see, you can get a lot more colors. Now, as I said to you, I have those, so let's dive into them. I want to show you. I started labeling them, and then unfortunately my Dymo maker ran out of labels, so I have to go get them so I can, before the weekend, so I can show you next week. This is Petal Pink. So as it comes in one sheet, this is the darker side, and this is the lighter, so it'd be like, you can see dark, light. I just did it so you could see the difference. So that's Petal Pink. Here is Pecan Pie. And you can see, now look at the Pecan Pie. It's very close to the colors when you color them, as in the light and dark shades. So that's a really good point that someone brought up in Patty Bennett's video, that Patty's a really good friend of mine, that it's almost like our stamping blends. We have a light and a dark. So I really like that comparison. So there's Pecan. You can really see the difference. Here is the new White Willow. It is a gorgeous white. Look how vibrant and bright it is. It doesn't have that, it's a pure white. It does not have that yellow tone. It's a really nice, it's smooth. You can see it's smooth, nice for stamping on and that. So that's White Willow. Here is Pumpkin Pie, so the dark and the light. Here is Pool Party, dark and light. Here is Garden Green, dark and light. So you can see when the darker tones, you can really see the difference. The lighters, it's just a few shades. Here's the Real Red. So if I was to pull the Real Red out, look at that. There's the dark and there's the light. So you can really see how it truly does match our stamping blends pretty close. So that's a really good comparison. Real Red. Here is Old, this is Grainy. No, this is Old Olive. Old Olive, I believe. Here is Mossy Mellow. Here is Cajun Craze. Early Espresso, you can really see the difference on Early Espresso. Look at that. Oh, this one almost looks like a hot cocoa, like a really nice hot cocoa color. So there's that. Here's Granny Apple Green. So you can see the dark and the light. Now this is black. So there's the black, and the other side almost looks like a grayish, like a light gray. So that's really neat combination, but you can definitely see it's black and gray, or black light shade. And then this is real, this is Poppy Parade. Look at that pretty color. So you can definitely see the tones there. This is Gorgeous Grape. Look at that pretty color there. So those are our new two-tone colors. As I said, they come in 12 by 12. I just cut them down to 6 by 6 so that it would be easier for me to show them on our Facebook Lives, but they are truly beautiful. And we're actually going to be stamping on the one color tonight. So I want to show you. So tonight we are doing Humble Home, and you can find Humble Home on page 46 of our annual September to December. And you can buy the stamp set, or you can just buy the punch, but better deal is buying the stamp set and punch because you get 10% off. Trust me, you're going to want this. I'm going to show you a really neat way of making this punch an arrow. All right, so that's that. So let's show you. Here is the stamp and punch. So this coordinates with this, and it coordinates with that one. Right? I love when I can just stamp and punch. It makes life so much easier. And then the other product we're using tonight is, I kind of like to show you how you can think outside the box. I want you to get more bang for your buck, and I want you to be able to mix and match your products. So if you buy something, you know, like for example, to the market, I want you to think outside of the box. I just don't want you to think, oh, I can only use it for like tomatoes and veggies and leaves and flowers. Well, that's not true, because this pattern right here is beautiful for Christmas. We use this one on wood grains. This would make a beautiful page too. So there's lots of ways you can do it. So tonight we are using To the Market, and we are going to be using this pattern right here. All right, let me get started. Okay, so before I do that, I want to show you this trick. I saw this on when I was scrolling through Pinterest on this idea, and I really liked it. Okay, we're going to punch. So there's the punch you get. You get a little heart well, my hearts stuff, but you do get a heart and a little, it's supposed to be like a little chimney. But if you take your scissors and you trim off this right here and just really kind of like bring it down, you get an arrow. So this would be a great thing to add to a scrapbook page. Maybe you are traveling and you wanted to point to like a little dot on a map. You could write like, you know, Salt Lake City, Utah with a little map. So just showing you there's another way of using that punch, and you could use it for an arrow. You could also probably use it as a banner. You could put your greeting on there and point your greeting down. There's lots you can do with it, so that's just a cool trick that I wanted to show you. All right, so for tonight, we are creating a double page. I have done a lot of the die cutting already just to save us time. And I forgot to grab two things, so let me go show you that before I forget. Hi, Melissa. Thanks for joining. So we are using, if you've been following me, so this is actually, we're going on almost 3 months of me showcasing scrapbooking on Monday nights. You have noticed that I've been using the mini alphabets a lot and the alphabet la modes, but tonight we are using the mini alphabets. The neat thing about this, it's one dot. So basically you're going to run it through with one color, and then you can mix and match. You do get a lot of the letters that you use more of. You get 2 of those. I love it. I have a little bowl. I showed it to you a few weeks ago, but it's like a hot mess. But I love like just like, you know, going through it and trying to figure all the letters. So mini alphabet, we use that one a lot. And then I also use the stylish shapes. So that is another one we are using tonight. Oh, and one more. We are also using the nested essentials. So mini alphabets for our title, stylish shapes for elements on our thing, and then we're using the nested essential for some banners. So let's show you that. All right, so we are using, this is the basic white. This is the 12 by 12 basic white, our normal white that we always carry. I have that Farmer's Market DSP. So, you know, if you're not a fan of flowers and you're like, oh, I don't know what to do with that page. That page is really busy. Then use this gorgeous green plaid, and you can use that for Christmas. You could use it for beautiful fall out. Fall. There's so much you can do with it. But I think when you see how it works tonight with our page, you're absolutely going to love it. All right. We're going to put that down just like that. Now I have 2 mats. Now, here's the thing. When I went to work on my project this weekend, I realized I didn't have pumpkin pie. Guess I've been using that color quite a bit. So on Wednesday, when it's free shipping over 100 here in Canada before shipping taxes, I will be adding 2 packs of pumpkin pie to my order. So I was like, wow, my gosh, I need pumpkin pie. What am I going to do? So I decided to pull out our new 2-tone paper. It's very thin. You can see it. When I cut it, it really does not show that white core through it unless you're like that. But I really like it. So we're going to put 1 there and 1 there. Now, I'm not going to glue anything down yet, as I want to make sure our elements are good. I have also used the 2-tone paper to cut out a square from the stylish shapes, and we're going to put them on an angle like this. So you can see this, you can use the 2-tone paper for die cutting, punching. I really, you know, when Stampin' Up! First announced we were coming out with 2-tone paper, I was like, oh, like, I don't know. So I remember we used to have paper and it was 2-tone, but it was textured paper. And I was like, oh, like, I'm not really excited about it. But I'm telling you, after I saw this paper last week when I got my order, I'm in love. Like I could see me using this paper a lot for card making and scrapbooking. I have already die cut out. And actually I think this is the new white willow because it's pretty, see, it's a little pretty more white. I've already cut out one of that. So that is that element. And I know we're going to put some banners up here. So I'm happy with these placements because I know I have enough room for my banners. So let's go put that down. My mats are a 4 1/4 by 6 1/4 because I want them to fit a 4 by 6 photo. So I will also be uploading this video. It will be up on my blog by, my guess is hopefully by Thursday. Just gives me a chance to like upload it and do all that. So there's that. And we can actually go ahead and put these down. There's one. There's two. And then we're just going to lay this one down. So I'm trying to create that like nice little element, like, you know, things always doesn't have to be like square. Put things on angles. It really draws the eye to that element. All right, so before we do our banners, we're gonna work on this little piece. So I'm going to bring in, which I believe is this new white willow. I almost need a drawer that for a scrap bin that says white willow. We're going to bring in the cute, adorable gingerbread. So as I said, when I first saw this stamp set, I was like, that is cute for gingerbread houses. And this is what we're going to create. Okay, so we stamped it in Memento ink because we are coloring with our stamping blends. We want to color in Memento ink. And it has great greetings. So on Wednesday night, if you're joining me for our Wednesday night at 7 Facebook Live, I'm actually going to show you how to use these ones. I'm going to show you how to use these ones. I pull in some of that Countrywood Designer Series paper we really like, but I really truly like the greetings. I feel like you could use this for a lot of different things. You can color this welcome. You could use that for welcome to a new baby, welcome home. Welcome to, you know, there's a lot you can use that. Welcome to a new neighborhood, welcome to the new job. And I like this, from our house to yours, which I think is a great one for the holidays. All right, so we have that, and then we're also going to stamp a little wreath in Memento ink also. So Memento ink, if you're using stamping blends, because our stamping blends are alcohol, so you don't want the colors to bleed. Yesterday at our team meeting, my team gathering, so I have a team. My team is called Stamp to Create here in Canada, and we dove into the new scrapbooking products. We actually created a scrapbooking page. My team absolutely loved it. All right, we are using Real Red, and I showed them all the new two-tone paper, and it was interesting because a lot of them, hadn't seen it yet or hadn't ordered it, but afterwards they were like, oh, I love that. I'm going home to place orders. So I was like, yes. Hopefully they wait till tomorrow so they can get free shipping. All right, we're using Real Red, Pecan Pie, Old Olive, and Lemon Lolly. Lemon Lolly is more for my windows, because I wanted it to look like, you know, somebody's home in my little gingerbread house. They're watching TV. They're having a great time. So for my wreath, the bow, I used dark Real Red. I hope you guys have had a great day. I don't know about you, but if you're here in Ontario, the weather has been stinking hot for the last week. I'm absolutely done with it. It was funny, all of us today as we were leaving, we're like, yeah, this could be like 10 degrees cooler. And when you're loading buses at the end of the day on a hot tarmac, the kids are like, I'm hot. I sympathize, it was hot. All right, so there is our door. So just did that with Real Red. Now we're gonna come in with the green. So I'm just gonna do like a little bit of, I'm gonna blend that. Okay, so we're gonna use the light. There's no right or wrong. You can just color one color. You can add a little bit of the light if you want. Either way, it's it doesn't matter. There's no right or wrong. And that's what I told my team yesterday. There's no right or wrong with scrapbooking. It's how you interpret. And that's exactly like scrapbooking, card making, however you want. I have the dark, and I'm literally just going to, now these little fine areas is hard to do. I'm just going to try to stay in my lines here, as it is a little bit of a smaller space. So I'm making my roof dark pecan. Okay. Now I'm going to come in with my light pecan. And I'm just going to like, so I want these like little like scallops to be like it's icing. This is when you want a really good fine tip. All right, I'm just going to, I need to pull this a little closer so I can see where I'm coloring. All right, and then I'm just gonna outline down here. When I'm at work, I always tell the kids, they're like, I don't like to color. And I'm like, let's do a magic line. They're, what's a magic line? I said, that's when we trace it, the outline, but then our markers and crayons prevent us from going outside. And they actually like it. It's a good way to help them learn to stay in the lines. As I said, it was very hot here today. I think I'm just starting to cool off now. All right, so there is our gingerbread house. Isn't he adorable? Look at that, isn't that fun? All right, so we're going to bring in our punch. Like I said, I love when you can just stamp an image and punch it. You don't have to, you know, sometimes you just want to make things that are quick and easy. You don't want to have to die cut. Well, that's it. That's tonight. That's this week. We're doing quick and easy cards. All right, so let me bring in my paper snips. There is no dies, so we do have to fussy cut. So as you can see, I do believe this is the white willow. I have stamped and colored on it, and it's been no problem at all. So we're just going to take our paper snips, and I'm just really just going around. I actually have it a little closer to me just so I can see what I'm doing. If you're just joining me, hello. We are using the Humble Home Bundle that's part of the September to December catalog, which I think is one that you will use a lot. As I said, I saw it as Christmas. When I saw this house, I was like, oh, that would make a cute gingerbread little house. I actually made it into a fall house on one of my cards that we're doing. Okay, I'm just gonna cover the little love. So I'm gonna put my little house there so he's looking cute. All right, let's bring back in our page and let's go get our dimensionals. We're going to pop this up. All right. Okay, so this element is going to go right here. Isn't that cute? So, so adorable. All right, I'm just gonna lower this down so that I'm on my glass. So what I have done is using the Nested Essential Dies, I used this one right here to create banners. So we're going to put banners up and we're going to put our title on the banners. So let's just lay these out. Now you can pop these up if you want. I am going to lay them flat and we're going to try to really make sure that they're nice and straight. So CHRISTMAS. Okay, so we're going to have to like space them a little closer. So once I get them where I want, I will glue them down. Now you could pop them up if you wanted. Maybe just a little more. come up. They actually move more. Okay, I like the way that is, so we're going to go ahead and glue it. So, just using my tape runner, and we're just gonna kind of use this white line right here as my guide. So see this white line? That's gonna be like my top of my guide. That I'm straight by the time I'm done. This one was made up there, okay. Okay, there, oops, let's move this one over a little bit. Let's see if we can get it, oh, just a little bit. Yeah, we should have probably, maybe, let's move this one. Just trying to leave a little bit of green space beside my last one here, so let's just move these. There you go. Just a little bit. All right. Okay, whew, that was good. Okay, I have used the mini alphabet dies. So I just thought it would be easier to run it through and have it all ready to go. But what I did was I used gold foil and I ran it through. Now I had to run it through a couple times because I needed multiple letters. But when you only need, like I only needed a couple, I needed 3 M's. So I literally just put like a strip here, so I wasn't doing all of it. That way you're not necessarily wasting as much of the gold paper if you didn't want it. The gold paper, you get 2 12 by 12 sheets. So, all right, so let's go ahead and put our letters down. So C, H, R, I, we'll fix that up in a minute. I always, the S's, I always think they're upside down when I put them. All right. T, M, A, S. So it spells Christmas. Okay, now I'm happy with that. So we're gonna go quickly, not quickly, we're gonna take our time and just do a little bit of, and just let them. So I'm using our Tombow glue, or AKA liquid glue. The one thing about these is you can have a little bit of wiggle room while the glue dries. Sometimes I like to do just like little dots because then I find I don't get so much of the big like glue out. The only thing I don't like about this glue is when it's so tacky that when it gets on your fingers, it's like, ugh. Okay, we're gonna continue going here. I just had to bring it closer, guys, so I can see what I'm doing here. S, T. So as I said, we used gold foiled. We used those mini alphabet dies. This week we are featuring the Humble Home. And this will be up on my blog and YouTube channel probably by Thursday. My Mondays until Wednesdays are busy in my evenings because I do Facebook Lives with you guys, and then I do a Facebook Live with my team. you don't use the sheets with those dies. You could, Melissa. Just remember though that you're cutting out a whole wording, like you're doing the whole set. So, oh, I think it's this way. So if you did do it, you would definitely have extra letters. Like, so if I was to use the whole adhesive sheet on the back of this, then all my other letters would be sticky. And sometimes I find they come off. So I just find sometimes if I'm just doing it like this, I might just use the letters. I'm sorry, glue. How do you find your blog in? Oh, right here, Caroline, www.stampwithan.com. So usually my goal is I try to post at least 4 to 5 times a week. Sometimes I try to do every day. As I adjust back to work, I'm literally just trying to figure out my nighttime routine. So bear with me as I do that. Just like I said, Monday to Wednesdays are pretty busy, and then Thursdays and Fridays are like my, relax. But it's right here. So www.stampwithan.com, Caroline. Okay, let me see. So you could use those, Melissa, if you wanted. Just know that if you're not using all the letters in the alphabet, you would have to put them somewhere so they don't stick to each other. Okay, so here is our page. It says Christmas. This would be a great page to put if I was thinking like down the road. My girls and I always do baking, so I think of this as gingerbread. How fun would this be like to be baking gingerbread? We always like to decorate gingerbread houses. You could put your pictures there. Don't forget you also want a journal, so let me bring in the second page to show you what we're doing. So it says Christmas, and then on this page, it says making memories. So when I create a layout, I like to carry my design to the other side so that my page flows. So use the white background. We use that to the Market Designer Series paper. We brought in, so on this page here, we have 2 4x6 photo mats and our little element. If you didn't want to put a house here, you could journal, or you could use one of these as a picture and then do like some cute little journaling lines and create your words here. I also know if you have a Canon selfie printer, you could like write out your words and then print that off. So then on this page, you have room for a 4x4, 2 more 4x6s. You could also use this as your journaling element. And then on here it says Christmas Making Memories, which I think would be a great page for baking or for gingerbread decorating. And then we carried over that gingerbread house. I used those same colors, and then I brought that same element that I did over here, but instead of doing it like a diamond trio, we just did it as like a square but on an angle, and then we put Merry Christmas down here. The Merry Christmas is from that Humble Home stamp set. As like I said, so you got thank you for coming, Merry Christmas, welcome for my sweet gift from your house to ours, to and from. So there's lots that you can do with this stamp set. And as I said on Wednesday night, I'm going to show you how to use this stamp. But yeah, so there is our scrapbook page for tonight, showcasing the Humble Home. What do you guys think? I would love to know. I'm just going to bring this over like this so you guys can kind of see like the pages together. I'll maybe just go like that. I would love to know, what do you guys think of this? What do you think of the color combination? So we used that To The Market Designer Series paper. We pulled in the two-tone pecan pie. We used real red, and we used the gold on top of the real red. So I did like a gold strip here, and then I put real red, and then I did Making Memories, and then we colored. Thanks, Kathy. Kathy says very sweet. Thanks for joining us, Kathy. So I will upload this video to my blog and to my YouTube channel. On the blog, under this post, I will put all the measurements for these 2 pages, so you actually have the measurements of the sizes and the mats I used. And then you can go back, and I will also link the video in this post so that you will be able to watch the video and recreate this page at home. So literally all you need is real red cardstock. You need To the Market Designer Series paper. You can either get the basic white 12 by 12 or you can get our new white willow 12 by 12. You could use pecan pie cardstock, or you can use our new two-tone pecan pie. And you would need gold foil. And that is all you need to complete our pages tonight. Don't forget that Wednesday, set your alarm for 7 p.m. I'm going to go live and show you the cards that I made with the Humble Home stamp set. And if you place an order over 50 this week from Monday today to Sunday night, I will send you the pack to make the 4 cards we're going to make on Wednesday. But don't forget, Wednesday for 24 hours is free shipping only. Melissa says, great layout. Those dies are cool. Totally missed those dies in the catalog. Are you these ones, Melissa? The letters? Yes, they're a hidden gem. And I can show you. I really like the pecan pie color for projects. Yes, me too. Let me show you where those dies are. Me too, Caroline. Like I said, I thought I had more pecan pie, and I'm like out of pecan pie. Okay, so let me show you where those dies are that Melissa was just talking about. So when I can't find things in this catalog, I go to the index, and then I look up dies, and then they're called Mini Alphabet. So they are on page 78. And let's just go to 78. Nope, that wasn't the page. What page are they on? I think I saw a different one. Sorry, guys. Just give me a minute. Mini Alphabet Dies. Oh, sorry, 105. Oh, I just had it. So they're actually right up here for this card here. And their Mini Alphabet dies are right there. So Mini Alphabet dies, they're 43. And like I said, you get these 3 dies. So you get this one all together. And this actually fits in the mini Stamp and Cut. And then you have all the punctuation, and I think these are some like French letter, like French word, like accent words or whatever. So there you go. There's the Mini Alphabet dies. If you haven't purchased those, you might want to add those to your list for on Wednesday while you get free shipping. All right, see if there's any more comments. All right, everyone, thank you so much for joining me tonight. I am truly loving our Monday night scrapbooking pages. It has lit a passion under me. I've been getting pages done. Now I just need to print pictures and put them in, which I'll be ready for Christmas this year. I'm excited to let you know that Stampin' Up! Is coming out with a full scrapbooking line. So watch for early year next year. We will be carrying albums, pocket pages, 2 sides of albums, pocket pages, and a lot of other things. And this brochure that I showed you earlier is around, it coordinates with the holiday, the September to December, and then there will be another brochure in January that will coordinate with the January to April. So if you have not dove into scrapbooking and you want to dive into scrapbooking more, I will tell you, just an FYI, I am hosting a holiday Soraya event here in Dorchester, Ontario, Saturday, October 26th. The cost is $100. And you're probably thinking, well, Anne, what do you get for that $100? You're actually getting $60 worth of product. The rest goes towards your lunch. So what is the day? This is open up to whether you're a demonstrator here in Ontario, or maybe you want to fly in from somewhere, or you are a customer. This event is open to anybody. And honestly, my goal with this is to get the product into your hands so you can play, you can experience the new two-tone cardstock, the new scrapbooking kits. I truly just want to have a creative fun day with you guys. I want you to dive into the holiday catalog, aka September to December, and the new scrapbooking brochure. In the morning, you will have product playground. You will have product rotations where you're going to see four demonstrators present 4 different suites. There will be product playground stations, 6 stations. 5 of those you will be making a make and take, and that make and takes will take you that you will use in your make and take session in the afternoon. I can tell you we are focusing in on the scrapbooking. 4 of those stations are scrapbooking stations. We're going to teach you the hows, the whys, everything about scrapbooking that you would want to know. Then you have lunch, and then in the afternoon, your make and take sessions, and for you to go explore the product playground. The afternoon make and take sessions, you're making 2 double page layouts. That's 4 single pages you're going to go home with, plus 5 cards that you can use for the holidays. All of them are holiday Christmas, so you'll have Christmas cards and Christmas layouts ready to go for your Christmas memories. There is still spots available. The cutoff date for this is Sunday, September 23rd, which is this Sunday coming up, because we need to start prepping. I have already actually ordered a lot of the product. For those who have already registered, we're super excited. We've got a full house already, and I cannot wait. So hopefully you guys can join us if you're here in the surrounding area. All right, everyone. Thank you so much for joining me tonight, and I will see you. Set your alarm for Wednesday, September 18th at 7 p.m. What supplies do you have to bring? Oh, to the event, Caroline, you would just need to bring, I would send out an email closer to the day. You would definitely need your paper trimmer, your basic tool supplies, so scissors, seal, like a tape runner, dimensionals, glue, and that's it. We will be providing you with everything else. I'm trying to think what else. Right now, I kind of know the projects are in my, I haven't really fully cut them, so I know exactly. But if you register, we will keep you up to date with all the supplies that you need. It is from 9 to 5 here in town. And it's a great way, if you want to learn about scrapbooking, it's a great way to dive into the scrapbooking and dive into our new scrapbooking product line. And as I said, closer to the date, you will be, once the registration is closed, I will start sending emails out, but like keeping you up to date, and then definitely give you a list of things you need to bring for the day of. But as I said, you get $60 worth of product. We're giving you lunch. You're going to get pillow gifts, and I've got some surprises up my sleeve that I cannot share that with you because I truly want it to be a surprise for you. If you're interested, let me know by Sunday. All right, everyone. Thank you so much for joining me tonight, and I will see you guys on Wednesday night at 7 for our card class to go featuring the Humble Home stamp set and the Humble Home punch. And I thank you so much for those that joined me live, for chatting and interacting with me. I truly appreciate it. Share this video with your friends, and I will see you guys on Wednesday night. Bye, everyone. Have a great night.